Hey there folks, this is Ed Beard again with the Employer's Edge, and thank you once again for joining me. Our goal in these next couple of minutes is to help you develop into a better resource for people. Better meaning you help them improve their life, and perhaps you improve your life in the process as well. And to do that through advanced questioning. All right, what is meant by advanced questioning? Well, start with simple questioning, asking very simple questions. Something like, tell me where you're at in relationship to your goal. A good question, but actually quite simple. Advanced questioning is where you, the questioner, have the intention of bringing someone to a conclusion through a series of simple questions. A conclusion might be a realization you help them get, a decision that you finally get them to make, a commitment perhaps that you finally get them to make. One of the big ones is you help them articulate a reason to do something or a reason to not do something, because their motivation to act on anything is going to actually be based on the size of their reason, and you're going to help them understand what that looks like. A realization might look like something, someone has more control over a situation than what they're actually taking the initiative to control. So that life is not all handed to them. They can actually affect the quality of their life by taking actions on what they do have control over, and you're helping them understand that through a series of really good questions. Live example for you. Working with someone who is predisposed, has a mental habit of coming to assumptions that may or may not be true. They assume in this case the boss doesn't like him. Now, as a coach, I'm not going to agree or disagree with that, but you can bet I'm going to test that one. So my first question is, what is the evidence that you have that your boss doesn't like you? Well, I don't know. What else could it be? Well, what else it could be is not evidence. So what evidence do you have? Well, other people seem to know things before I do. They talk to my boss a lot more than my boss talks to me. And so it has to be that my boss doesn't like me. Well, let me ask you then, is it possible that the other people initiate those conversations with your boss more than you do? Yeah. When was the last time you initiated a conversation with your boss? Have you done it this week? No. Well, when was the last time? It was probably about 2-3 weeks ago. Oh. Is it possible that other people talk to your boss multiple times a week because they initiate conversations? Okay, yeah, I guess that's possible. Next question. What evidence would you need to validate the truth that your boss doesn't like you? Well, they leave me out of emails, but they don't invite me to meetings, they pass me up on bonuses. Has any of that happened? Well, no. So the evidence you need to validate your assumption as being true is not even there. And that's the evidence you describe you need. Okay. See, my other conclusion to get them to now is, what is your motivation to jump to a conclusion in the absence of evidence? And it turned out to be that promotions were coming, and they were turning themselves into a victim, preparing themselves for not getting a promotion. Once those promotions came out, they already knew it because their boss doesn't like them, and they made up this whole story of being a victim. So my question is, what can you do to develop a relationship with your boss that would actually get you that promotion? And they described that in great detail. What's the next step you're going to take? And they were going to actually call their boss into a meeting and show their boss how much they actually appreciated the relationship that they have and working for the organization. And they were going to just, share some gratefulness about their life. And so we got them to understand they have control over changing their mental habit of making assumptions once we identified the reason to do that. All right, advanced questioning can be pretty complicated. It might take a little skill, might take a little curiosity on your part, but always happy to help you with that. Just give us a call here at the Employer's Edge. We'll jump in and we'll get you there. All right, take care.